I'm on the way to a place called Sully Island, and this island is only accessible at certain times of the day. So in around 5 or 6 hours, the island that you see here will completely be surrounded by water, and that is exactly where I'm gonna camp tonight. I'm here with my dog Sky. Come here, come. Good girl. Come here, Sky. Yeah, she's just enjoying herself in the puddles, in the water. I just hope she doesn't get that backpack wet. It's got all our food in it, mine included. Carrying all your food and my food, thank you. Oh, it's a bit windy. So that's basically where I've come from. Like, there's people walking across now, and we are on to the island that will be deserted later. Oof. All these rocks, quite challenging to walk over. Hey Sky, you having a nice time? I think so. Let's go, come on. Just arrived on the, Sky almost tripping me up on the island, and wow. Where am I going to camp? That is the question. Where am I going to camp? Wow, where's Sky gone? Sky, where are you? Where are you? Come. Good girl, there you are. Okay, we're getting out of this. And, here you go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There you go. Now we can camp probably, up here. I think is the best place. Let's have a quick look at the island. Well, one part of it, we'll camp up here for the night. Let's go. Sky is in the lead. Good girl. Okay, let me get to my camping spot, as I said before, and I will get back to you when I start putting up my tent. See you later. Okay, this is where I'm gonna pitch up the tent for tonight. There's already a little fireplace that's made here, but I won't be using it. I just have my own little stove. I've learned my lesson already with setting fires in places, posting on YouTube, people criticizing me, so obviously I want to leave it as I found it. Obviously I found this with a fireplace already, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to just continue with my stove. And Sky, she's enjoying, what's this, a stick? Okay, go fetch. Good girl, come here, let's take your bag off. Come here. Come here with your stick. Come. Let's take that bag off. Still quite a few people here on the island, because a lot of people come here when the tide is out. Little walk across, but I don't think many people camp here. I have my OEX Rakoon 2.1 tent. Don't want that to blow away. This tent is really easy to put up. Very simple. As it's quite windy, before I do anything else, let's peg down the corners. Otherwise it's going to blow away. One. Two. Sky, you helping? Thank you. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping. Getting in the way. Okay. And basically the inside, let me put that down. The inside of the tent cannot be put with the outside of the tent. So if it rains, it can be a bit of a problem because you're going to get wet. There's no way to put them both together. You have to always do the outside, the inside, because of the way the poles are put on. And then you do the outside. It's quick and easy. You'll see now. Sky, come here. Away from the camera. Come here. No. You're gonna knock it over. Come here. You sat in front of the. Come here. Let me give you this. Fetch that. Go on. Easily entertained. This is the first time that I've been while camping with Sky. She's now around 6 months old. She's gonna love it, I'm sure. She's a Labradoodle. She's gonna keep me company all night. Aren't you, Sky? Because you're a good girl. I've used this tent a number of times, and I've got to admit it's done the job it's intended to do. Keep me dry, keep me safe. I was camping near the top of Penavan. Insane winds in one of my videos, and yeah, she withstood it. She's really good. So as you can see, it's really easy to set up. The weather's great here. Whew, it's hot. That's basically the inside done. And then I'll work on the outside. Now that all that's left to do is put the fly net. Now there is on the inside, there's some parts that you can tie to the poles to make it that bit more stronger, sturdier in the wind, so that the fly net doesn't, you know, come flying off. It's the easiest way to put it. And like I said, I don't see any way that you can put these together at the same time. It has to be done separate. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone that has this, but you know, when I was at Penavan and it started to rain, I was quite worried that I'd get the inside of the tent soaking wet, but luckily it stopped raining just as I started putting the tent up. Sky, come here. Come here, Sky. Sky. Sky, come here. Come. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't go on the edge. Good girl. Good girl. Be a good girl now. Fly net really simply clips under the pole. Very easy to do. Very simple tent to put up. No. Sky. Very, very simple. And last but not least, let's peg these down, as it's a little bit windy. It's not unknotting. Almost done. Last one. And there you go. Great thing with this tent, you can go in either side. So I'm going to put all my stuff in, tighten the sides up a little bit, and once I've got set up and got everything put in the tent and things out that I want out, I'll come back to you. The space, there's a lot of space in here. What you doing, Sky? You having a toilet? Is that what you're doing? Good girl. Good girl. Aren't you a beautiful girl? Famous for the camera. You just want to follow the camera on, don't you? You coming? You coming here, Sky? Come, come, come. Okay. I'm gonna get my sleeping bag and I have like a blow up mattress, like a self-inflating that I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna put this seat that I have up, get the drone up a little bit more. Sky, what are you doing? And once I've done that, I'll come back to you and I'm going to prepare my lunch because I'm starving. I'll catch you later. So I'm going to be on this island now for 24 hours. Once the tide goes out, I'm sinking. Come here, Sky. Are you in the camera? I think you are. I think you're in the shot. So I'm on the island for 24 hours with Sky. When the tide goes out in a couple of hours, there's no turning back. The only way off is to be rescued by calling 999. And then they send a boat out to rescue you. The tide here, the undercurrents and the riptide is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. A lot of people died here. So hence, once you're on here unless you're going to call 999 to get rescued. But we're staying until tomorrow lunchtime, aren't we? Because that's when the tide goes back out. And also around 1 a.m, but I'm not going to leave at 1 a.m. So yeah, we're going to go around lunchtime tomorrow. Have enough food for the both of us. And water. Now we're going to go exploring the island. There's a couple of people on here still, but once the tide goes out, I think I'll probably be the only one on here. Me and Sky. I heard a cat meowing earlier actually. So there must be a cat stuck in here as well. Or maybe they're not stuck, maybe they're meant to be here. Getting away from crazy hectic life off the island. So 24 hours to go. I think I'll go exploring once the tide comes in, because then I'll be the only one on here, and then it'll be fun to go exploring, and no one will be looking at me with my camera equipment and wondering what I'm doing. So for now, I'm just going to relax with Sky, maybe play fetch, make a little bit of food, and then I'll come back to you later when I start exploring the island, my own private deserted island. Good girl, Sky. Yum. The world's worst cutlery. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get stuck on the bottom, but starving. What to do? Definitely need to upgrade my cooking equipment. It's like so pathetic, this little thing. And this cutlery, don't know if you can see this, but this slides up to stop it from folding, and no, it just doesn't stay where it is, and the fork just folds, and then the metal here has bent as well a little bit. It's just really low quality. I think in future I'm gonna just bring decent knife and fork, maybe put a decent knife on my belt. I don't normally bring rice like this, but I didn't want to have to really cook it, so I just brought this packet rice. Nice and easy to prepare. Either microwave or fry. So I'm having steak and rice for my lunch. Pretty hungry. You know, I haven't brought much food actually. Later I just have some nuts, some yogurt and oats. Breakfast, a banana and some nuts. I'm on a bit of a diet, to be honest, because I got fat during COVID, so I'm trying to lose that weight. Exercising every day, 5 days a week actually. Going runs with my dog. Girl Sky. Still cold. Well, tide will be going out soon. Then I'm gonna enjoy my meal. And then we're gonna go exploring together and see what this island has to offer. You can just see my tent up on the hilltop. Let's zoom in a little bit. There it is. So from there, we're gonna go around the island. Let's go. Sky loves to go exploring. Oh, good girl. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I started on the island because I want to have a look at how much the tide has come in. I am officially trapped on the island. Oof. Let's have a look what I'm going through now. This is how you get into where I am. Oop. Yum. I know where to come if I get hungry. That's the tide has come in. Not all the way yet, still a few miles to go. I actually seen someone crossing it earlier. and he was struggling to get across. It was like halfway up his body. I would not recommend crossing this, this area now, or when the tide starts coming in, because it's so fast and it can just take you. Hence why the guy that was crossing, like, I was watching thinking that he's gonna drown or something, ready to call 999, but he just made it across. Anyway, gonna keep discovering. Sky, it's just a rock. Sky. What is it? What is it? Come. It's nothing. Come. Come lie down. Come lie down. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Good girl. Oh, Sky. Morning time. Yeah. Oh, okay. Off you get. Ooh, wrong one. No. You're gonna knock over the cup. Let's go. Let's go. Wait. Oh, and under she goes. And this is why I liked wild camp. This is what you wake up to. Whoops, she's going for a pee. Give her some privacy. I almost spent 24 hours on my own deserted island, and I'm still not able to get off the island until the tide goes out. So I have another maybe 4 hours left. So I'm gonna cook some breakfast, have a coffee, have a little walk around the island, and then when the tide goes out, I'll be packed up and going back home. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like below and subscribe so you can see my future videos. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next video.